Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Two and a throw right away. And a completion to Wilson. And from the 15, they're in.
Let me get my Rickies in 1 sec.
Up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 20-yard line. Set, ready.
A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Desmond King back deep. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. To throw, Mills. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mills. And he fires one that's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off.
Tried to see if I could get that one in the corner over there. That's a no-no.
Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that
sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the pick six a moment ago, here's Mills again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Opening carry of the game here for Rex Burkhead. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's got room. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Is that really a fumble?
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He's singing in the show post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw is Mills. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mills got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Throwing, Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, Mills. They dial up the screen here to Burkhead. Touchdown, Texans. Rex Burkhead from 10 yards out. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
Switched and they gave me the wrong name.
And they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Here we go. Miami Dolphins.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Good read by me there, but bad user.
That's a big pickup for a 1st
first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Edmonds running out of the shotgun, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Second down and another run with Edmonds.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
I don't know how that wasn't a pick. I was all over triangle. But
Now as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up.
Had to try it. Knew that was that dude, but I had to try it.
Just past the 35.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, rookie. Okay, rookie. Rookie 93 speed. Got in front of him.
He's been a busy man
It's a good
here
stop,
in this
though.
first half as he gets it away. On the return, it's King. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
From the 22, Mills. And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. Nick Needham picks it off.
Terrible placement.
Back to the 29.
He had the whole sideline over there. That's why I angled it, but
They're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now
over there.
interceptions here on back-to-back
Whole
drives.
sideline, and he throws it straight at him. Come on, Mills.
He always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he takes
Good
it down
PA.
to the
Got me on that one
10-yard
for sure.
line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Ready.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Up the middle, and he lost the football, and the Texans scoop it, and nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, and he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mills. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
That was going above him.
This is just crazy. He's got 3
And I pulled down
Charles.
on the meter, which I shouldn't have. That was my mistake.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading
Is
receiver?
that a linebacker?
Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the
That's
way
crazy.
that things are going
Well,
right now?
still got
I think if it's
super
him,
interception.
he must be on the field at all times.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Mills. That is caught inside the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mills to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Man, I gotta say that clip. The way he threw that. I wish they show it.
If he's able to get that one away, that's likely
Oh
a
my
touchdown.
God, that was
But
hilarious.
instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release.
Let's see if this works this time.
They'll run for it with Pierce. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
That was close. They covered the bubble. I didn't know if he was going to make it, but Pierce falls forward. Love it. Oh, shoot. That's why you need to pay attention.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Tua. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught.
I knew where it was going. There was nothing I could do about it. Goodness gracious. That was nice.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Keon Crossen. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half. So, time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Mills' throw taken in by Collins.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks.
That last one was a bit of a scary read because that was my fourth one. And I came back to it. Get some. Oh, come on, Pierce. You're supposed to break that. Anyway, I came back to the right side, and the corner was there. I thought he might get him. So I did the down to make the receiver come back a little bit more. So that's a good thing on slants.
How do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On second down and 4, Mills. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric.
Man, that's just throw power right there because Davis missed.
Tough one there.
I didn't say that clip, but he had him beat.
Interception and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger.
He had him beat, and I even pushed up on the stick, and he just didn't get it there.
He said, "Turn him loose, big man," and he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on second down. Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
And able to get this across the 20.
The Stone Cold special right there. Quick throw to the back. I wasn't ready for it though.
From you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's
in the world was Stingley?
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed.
Was down.
Every receiver was locked up.
In the flats, I should be on default depth.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of just 3 in the offense, like they're going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Thomas
defensive line and linebacker work happening.
He's been terrific so far.
I can dig it. Let's go, King.
Here's King.
Oh, come on.
54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And they will take
right, let's
over
check out some
1st
pistol.
and 10.
And let's see what we can get working.
The Texans offense ready to go.
Dolphins corners are nice though. It's hard to hit a lot of them timing routes because they can go get it.
Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has...
I have no idea who Rodgers is, but he might have just earned a spot.
Touchdown, Houston.
So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats.
That was actually a little whack. Just the way he cut, though.
The success of that play, no doubt.
Let's see.
Thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially in the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Let's see what's popping.
Mills going to throw for it.
Oh, come on.
Made the decision to go for two. They didn't get it. They remained down.
That's me being greedy, trying to throw him into the end zone. If I put that outside, he probably catches it and gets a chance. But I'll take that one. That's on me.
Again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down one does for me.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions.
Man, he wasn't watching. I was like, oh, shit. Because Reek was gone.
And keep it away from them. And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Open net is Waddle, complete.
And just 3 yards.
I'm liking Cashman, though. Cashman is my
and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches
outside linebacker. He's like 92 speed, 92 speed, something like that.
He has something going really well.
So he's pretty nice. Good jump as well.
And they keep making the connection.
I haven't seen him much on the run, but on the pass, he's actually decent.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Another catch there for Waddle. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, all of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.
I like how if you're running and you run up against somebody, you see me trip up there. I like that because it's realistic. If you're running too close to a blocker, you could get tripped up.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten the yard.
That was Cashman right there. That was a good step up.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I think everyone in the stadium.
Try this out. See how this one works.
As a former defensive back, I have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And pick it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
I tried it. I had to give it a shot. See if they can get there. Wish he would have been going over the middle. I was waiting on that one.
Game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Another one I had to try and see if he can get it out there and lead Cooks. But Cooks has good speed, but he doesn't have breakaway like that.
6 times since 1960.
I mean, they're probably decent speed. I think Xavier Howard's in the 90s as well.
He won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game.
Good to know.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7.
Bad tackles. Bad tackles. Bad tackles. That's 3 carpets.
Raheem Mostert, 30 yards. And the Dolphins have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to
My son comes over and tells me I need to play for the Dolphins because they're in. Out.
Not to mention, they've got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. On second down, here's Pierce. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Play fake, Mills. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on?
I have to try that one out and see.
That's a great question, and my suspicion
Never really liked that play, but
he's been coached
I have to
really
check and see.
well to not show
See how this one works here.
You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence.
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Yep. And Xavier breaks. That dude breaks.
Mills to Cooks there, and that connection, good for a Houston first.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mills now. And that one going to come
God dog it. I'm used to the other one where X is in the middle. On the little hitch right there in the middle of the field. That's my mistake.
Fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mills. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Texans tried it, but
good defensive play. Kind of chucked them at 5 yards roughly, and didn't let them slide by. He had inside leverage, so good placement, good pass. Just didn't get it there.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Oh, look at that. And they'll have it in the red zone.
Ooh, that guard cleaned me up.
Give him 12 yards.
That was nice.
Have a first down.
How about that there?
I'm about to say that clip too.
No additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover.
Mostert's going to be a problem too. He almost got that corner.
Over.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Off of play action, Tagovailoa on the move to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
I definitely like how the edge rusher gets around.
The final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead.
Definitely better.
Coming back from there.
Well, you don't normally get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Let's see how these plays here work.
Offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had,
loving that placement. Very nice. 7 interceptions.
Something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, I'm right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
Why aren't we in the game, coach?
They made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles, and really scatter some people, can't they?
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's
definitely got to release it, Yoko.
You
got to get it out of there.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. To throw, Mills. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll give the Texans a 1st down. On play action, Mills. And my goodness.
I was wondering if he'd be able to get it in there.
Picked off Byron Jones.
That's a good play by Byron Jones. Thought that was a linebacker, though. I knew that was Byron. I probably wouldn't have tested him there.
That nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever.
Oh, yeah, you can see it right there. He had the angle. Maybe I'll lead him a little more forward. I got to practice that one.
2001, right?
Yeah.
Tight end. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Stingley say, bring that business back up here, man. Bring it back, man.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They're going to run the jet sweep on third down. Shifts past him at the 45. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a
that boy Reed got the sweet feet.
Here with fourth down, forthcoming. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Center's kick is good. Charles,
we just kicking 60 yards? That's what we doing?
This is still a very rarefied game. Only just over 20 field goals
Watching
have been
this
kicked
book
for 60
different.
yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Man, that was
Able to
sick.
break this out all the way to the 38-yard
Yeah,
line for
dog.
a return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 10. Here's Mills. And this is incomplete with a clock
Man, I
showing
ain't have
just
time for him to
48
get open on
seconds
that one.
left. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. One last shot for Mills. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here's another interception. Picked off by
I think that's 9 total.
the Dolphins come up with a late turnover.
Good game, SEX.
Matter to the
Good game, man.
statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
That boy 50% with 9 interceptions with 2 tubs. Let's see. Distribution is normally about how I am. That's about right. He had that one long one. Yeah. Oh, that was a shovel pass that he took. All right. Good run. Starting to get a little more comfortable.